y'all know. And it's already recorded. Usually it takes a fucking second.
Well, took us a second to say fuck, so here's to another great podcast.
Enjoy this naked room because it's going away. Oh shit.
Number 140.
7.
7?
Yep. 7. We've made it almost to 150. Pretty fucking nice. Now, what I was going to tell you guys before we started rolling the fucking cameras here is Nike made this shoe. It was a Nike Dunk. It was called the Nike Skunk Dunk. And let me just show you this fucking shoe. This was like one of the only fucking shoes I was willing to spend decent money on, but then they got real fucking expensive. So the shoe is supposed to look like it's grass.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got the fucking inside of the shoe. The inside of the tongue has a pocket like the one in the Chad Muska shoes you were talking about. And then the sole of the shoe is a green skunk with bloodshot eyes.
That's crazy.
So they also released the shoe in the reverse skunk with only 4.
Where's it's got to show the bottom, right?
Let's see. No, I wish it did.
Wah.
It's an expensive ass shoe though. But look at this was.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Like, why would people spend that much money on a shit pair of shoes?
I guess because there's only 420 of them. How much? Yeah, this one's expensive too. Now, when I was going to buy them, it was when they were coming out, and I fucking was waiting in a virtual line to get them, but I didn't get picked or whatever. Like, I never bought shoes before like that because I'm not really into shoes. But that looks dope. But there's another one. There's a new one that just came out. Strawberry Cough.
You know what? I actually saw these on the old recently. Man, if I didn't dislike Nike so much,
I know. That's the problem, is the fucking Nikes. But, man, they do look. And these ones are reasonable. Reasonable compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
I just think that's so cool that they got weed shoes.
Yeah. So in the 90s, when skateboarding was a crime, and Nike could have used their considerable influence in the sports world to skateboarding, this is what they did. They came out with a commercial, and it was like, it just said, what if police officers treated golfers like skateboarders? And it was like a cop tackling a golfer right when he was about to swing. And I was like, oh wow, I like that. Okay. And then that was it. Like they did one commercial, and it was just like Nike, Nike, like, okay, like, come on, Nike, invest some money into skateboarding, build a skateboarding team, start paying some skateboarders money. And it wasn't until well after the X Games got big and everything was getting popular, they said, oh, well, maybe we should do skateboarding shoes now. And they cash in on it.
Yeah, they waited until.
Build skateboarding in a time where they were desperately in need. They waited until it was like a safe bet that they could get into the market and steal a share. And now, like, people, just love Nike so fucking much for no goddamn reason. That, people really been wearing skateboard wearing their shoes as skateboard shoes, you know, since skateboarding was a thing, or since Nikes was a thing. Probably since Nikes was a thing because, you know, skateboarding came first.
Man, I have always liked skateboard shoes. Like they're big and comfy. Like DC always made. Osiris were the ones because it was just a stupid big wide shoe, like
Yeah,
almost a cartoon shoe.
They made them like little tanks for your feet because there was just so much room for injury. You had to have all this padding, and the idea being like one, like all that like impact, right?
Yeah.
They would help take some of the impact off. So they made the the soles extra strong. They put the air soles in there and stuff like that was a popular thing, which, Nike was one of the people that, or one of the companies that really brought that into existence, but it worked so much better for skateboarding. It actually served a purpose. I guess it serves a purpose for the basketball shoes too, because there's a lot of impact involved in that. So it's just one of those things, man. They're just made with all this padding to keep that skateboard and the pavement and all the concrete that you're, coming into contact with from like brutalizing your ankles and feet.
And they're comfortable for fat, clumsy dudes too.
Very comfortable for older skateboarders that maybe are less svelte than we used to be.
Yeah, I always been a skate shoe guy. Yeah, Vans are okay too. Those I liked Vans slip-ons. Not no protection for your feet, not even from walking. Like I caused a lot of damage with my feet from many years of just a damn slip-ons. Mm. Mm-mm. Now,
check it out. Smoke.
Oh shit.
Goat.
Oh shit.
It's a little bit light, but it's a sativa, so it's mostly motivational stone. That went well with my cup of coffee to keep me up tonight. What you got there?
Hell yeah, this is a hybrid lemon cherry burst. Mac oils. It's a nice little box. It looks pretty.
Yeah, cool.
And on this, I got liquid gold blue raspberry. It just tastes like blue raspberry.
Okay.
Cool. And this shit, does it tell me? It doesn't tell me a percentage.
Donnie, what you ripping on, homie?
Pixie Lime Cart, the indica.
Oh shit!
I have my other one. It's a sativa, but
I got a
Oh
Pixie
shit!
Hell yeah.
Drip.
Yeah, they're cousins basically. My weed is cousins with your weed, man.
Man, I just actually, let me grab it real quick.
Hey, Donnie, you're froze, but your picture looks really good. It's all like you're like, and you look very Donnie. Your hair looks great. So if you can hear me, don't worry. Your internet froze, but you look great.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you talking even, but your picture's froze. It's but it's good. It's like profile picture. It's like quality stuff. Oh snap! Can I have that?
Yeah, pink runts.
See, now I went to Walgreens and I got some runts, and I tried to smoke it. It was like, it just tasted bad. It hurt my lungs.
Yeah, a little
like
fruity.
I was smoking pure sugar.
Oh,
and they were like shaped like little fruits and not like a big wad of wax.
Yeah,
Like,
this
what the
one,
fuck is this?
you got the wrong
Go
stuff.
for it.
You were bamboozled, my friend.
They said they're edibles, and I ate them. I didn't even get fucked up.
Bamboozled.
Runts,
Yeah.
thumbs down.
You know, that is a weird. I'm surprised they went with the name Runts because the candy Runts sucks. No one was ever like, oh yes, I got some Runts. It's delicious. And you know, the banana really does taste like banana. It really bothers me. It's not good.
Either you like that style banana or you don't. It's just like coconut. You either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
Black licorice, you like it or you don't. But that level, that artificial banana, they were the ones that put that out there and really made it wanging. Now I'll buy the one where it's like all bananas.
Yeah.
Just bananas. Oh, amazing.
Do those bananas taste different?
No, they taste exactly like the Runts bananas.
They're disgusting.
Fistful, they're so good.
Oh. I don't know. I'm not a banana guy. What are the other fruits in Runts?
They have the strawberry. It's the little heart-shaped one.
Okay, that one's okay, I think.
The red apple, or maybe it's a cherry. And then they got purple grape. They had a green. They have a green lime and an orange. That's orange.
Okay, so the orange is orange.
And it tastes kind of like orange.
Oh, yeah. You know, the orange and the grape and the lime. Well, that's an apple? The green?
Yeah, they've got a green apple now. They've changed it. They've changed it up. It was a green lime. Now it's a green apple.
Oh, yeah, it says it right here. You know, I was really angry when Skittles did that. Because the lime was good. I did not like green apple. Yeah. So when they replaced my delicious lime, I'm like, oh, now I gotta pick these out. Ugh.
Oh, I got a fun fact for you. Did you know that Skittles, like the base candy, is all the same? It's just like that Skittles flavor. And then the individual flavor is in that thin candy shell on the outside that is mixed with the color.
Oh, really?
Only thing that tastes different about the whole thing. The inside candy, all of that, it's all like this white, chewy candy.
Yeah, that weird like chewy goo. It looks weird when they're freezer dried. Man. The UK has these things called Skittles Clouds. And I just want to try one so bad. Well, I can't eat them now.
There's this company here. They make edibles. And I don't know how this shit passes. But they literally bought a big fucking bag of Skittles.
Oh, no.
Poured them all out and spaced them all out and did like a drop of fucking Delta 8 on each one, and they drop it like right on the S so it blurs it.
Yeah.
Did it like lining up all these fucking Skittles. Beep, 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 beep. And then they package it in a little fucking Skittles bag that looks just like fucking Skittles.
Holy shit.
It's the Skittles logo, everything. The only thing different is a little thing that says cannabis. Don't feed this to your fucking kids. It's not really candy. It looks just like fucking Skittles. Like, what's wrong with these assholes? First of all, if you're gonna make an edible, make it. Don't take a fucking sucker and dunk it in some fucking THC goo and be like, oh, this is gonna fuck them up. No, it's gonna taste like shit.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna taste like a sucker, and it's gonna fuck them up probably too much, because whatever. but like the whole Skittles thing, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah, why do you want to look
That's how
just
you
like
do it?
Skittles?
Like I'm not I don't want to do any Stone Ninja products with you guys. Like, nah, I
Yeah.
think we're looking for a different kind of operation, something a little bit more, blah blah blah. And I kind of, cheesed them, but no.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
The company that was making the Stone Ninja brand Delta 8 gummies, they had a fucking recipe for this gummies that they worked on for like years and made every single square from scratch there.
Man, those things were good.
When they made like baked goods and stuff while they were kind of like trying them out and stuff like that, different products, all of that stuff, they're making it from scratch. They weren't going to take, some pre-made cookie dough and just add a glob of, Delta 8 goo and work it all in and then, put a couple of cookies out. They were taking flour and chocolate chips and fucking sugar and butter and all of that and fucking infusing that shit properly.
Man. Yeah, those gummies were the only Delta 8 thing that ever did anything to me. Like, 'cause I tried Delta 8 dabs, and I don't know, it didn't make me high. It made me cough a lot, like more than a normal dab.
Ooh,
I don't like Delta 8 dabs.
Hell yeah.
You want to hear me?
Yeah.
A dab out of one of these at the Delta 8 place because they were getting a bunch of free samples.
Oh, shit.
It definitely, raised my awareness.
I don't like the Delta 8 dabs. The only thing that really ever got me fucking fried is the Delta 8 flour. Delta 8 flour is actually really good.
What about the carts? Is your cart Delta 8?
No.
Well, they have, if you get a live resin cart, it doesn't matter if it's Delta 8, Delta 9, full strength THC, it's going to work.
Oh, shit, man.
Live resin's the way to go, man. With a cart, it's the only one I'll do.
This has got THCA.
He's looking at it.
I'm fucking blind. THCA, B, and P.
I've never even heard of B or P.
THCP, besides A, because A is really good. But THCP is the best that I've had in these little shops.
That's great about THCP is when you failed the drug test.
Man, I had a job one time where you didn't drug test until you got there, your first day, and then fucking HR drug tested you. Well, it was real weird. It was real weird handing my pee to the HR lady. Not only did I hand my pee to the HR lady, but she like peeled off the instant results right there in front of me. And she goes, "See that? If we still didn't hire because of THC, you wouldn't have got the job right now." And I'm like, "Well, that's I'm glad you don't fire because of that." And that was weird handing you my pee, lady. Then she took my picture. Yeah.
Did she take a picture while you were peeing?
No, that would have been even weirder.
You might want to talk to HR about that.
There was this lady that used to fucking hit her weed pen in her desk. Like, she'd stick her head in her drawer and she'd go. And one day, like, she walked by and I was checking my text messages. And she goes, "You're not supposed to have your phone out." And she went and tattled on me. And then so I waited until her head was in her drawer, and I said, "I see what you're doing in there." I said, "You probably should forget you ever see my phone, huh?" That shit pissed me off. Like, how you gonna really be breaking the fucking rules? You fucking smoking weed at your desk. You're gonna go tattle because someone was checking their phone?
When
Fuck you.
I got my first dab pen, it was oh, what were those? It was before the Yokan. I don't remember. It was this really sleek little thing, really nice, and I would have it in my pocket at work.
Yeah.
Tiny
And
thing.
while I was working the bar, it was about the size of a pen, so it was like pretty decent size.
Man, I'm trying to think of the
Like you
name
would
of
put
that.
the wax in the little chamber on the inside, and then put everything in there, and you'd have to like heat it up and stuff. And well, what I would do is I'd double tap that thing, and then I'd like go like this, and I'd go into the Red Bull cooler, and I'd pop that sucker open.
Ah, man.
And went right back to work, and I did that for about 4 years.
Well,
And then Delta 8 came around, and everybody had fucking weed all over Beale Street. Pretty much you could just hit your vape pen anywhere you wanted. You weren't supposed to, obviously, but
right. Yeah, you're not supposed to hit your vape pen wherever you want here either, but you see everyone walking down the streets with fucking vape pens. All the fucking moms on Facebook are talking, "Oh, thank God for my vape pen. Can't leave home without my vape pen in my latte."
keys, wallet, phone, vape pen. Never leave my house again without my keys, wallet, phone, vape pen.
Exactly. So even my mom, man, got this shit fucking pretty much wrapped around her neck. And you know what? I know what you're thinking. I'm talking all this shit about vape pens and I'm holding the vape pen.
This is a weed pen.
I don't know how to roll fucking blunts. And I guess I could roll joints, but I don't want to go through all the work. I'd rather just fucking hit this. I know, I don't. I know. I mean, I could, but then I gotta buy flour, and I could just buy.
Oh, yeah.
I could just buy dabs and fucking.
Oh.
These vape carts are only $8. Yeah, you're right. I should probably get some real weed.
Just saying, it's good for you.
Yeah, I do.
Blunts are really easy.
I do have a pack of Stone Ninja rolling paper somewhere too.
There you go. You got 40 tries to learn how to roll a joint.
Right. Well, I got a little joint roller, so then I can do that.
There you go.
I got a little blunt roller somewhere.
Yeah, you got a couple blunt rollers.
Donnie was rolling cannons with it.
That's some bitch only roast cannons, so you're gonna need a little bit of weed. I couldn't stand that damn thing because I put a little bit of weed in there and it just wouldn't work. You put a lot of weed in there and you got to fucking.
Yeah, fucking. It was like almost an eighth per fucking blunt rack you had to put in there. It was too much. I'm like, this is curse this roller. Why can't we meet somewhere in the middle?
This is the joint that I use right here.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing us that.
Wait, what? Yeah. Pull it up closer.
So what I do is I put the paper up against the back here.
Yeah.
Stuff the weed down in there. Lick it, and then you close it, and the joint pops out the top.
Dog, what?
And I can stuff a filter in on this side, and it rolls it with the filter in place and everything. This is my preferred. This one was a raw brand.
Where'd you get that at?
See a little bit of the W there. I don't personally like the raw brand. I mean, they're kind of Stone Ninja's major competition. They've got like
True.
50% share of the market when it comes to like most cannabis-related smoking paraphernalia.
Yeah, and
And
their owner's a weird guy too.
he's all right, but like he sends a lot of this money like across the world, and that's nice and all, but like, what is he doing for the people
Yeah.
or here? You know, like, come on,
I
he's
used to watch him on
billions
Instagram.
off of us, and sending it to all these other countries and stuff when the United States really needs a lot of cleaning up.
Amen.
They've been doing worldwide charity and everything. It's just like, I don't know. I plan to spend all of the Stone Ninja money myself. So.
Well, that's good. I plan to spend all my money myself too. I do enjoy spending money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking man, I bought Mortal Kombat and I set it to come out of my fucking Cash App, and my Cash App was off a fucking penny, so it declined and went out of my bank account. Thank God I had the money in there. But damn.
That's some whack shit, man.
I know. That's what I said. I said, really?
Yeah, you were off a penny?
Yeah, you couldn't even just told me? Like, they didn't notify me or nothing. Just fucking went for the bank. Oh, shit. So, this looked weird. The whole tip glass. And it had a little cover on it. Little cover on it. Man, I'm gonna let you guys know how this thing tastes. This is weird. Alright, so Mac Oils, they make some pretty quality fucking shit.
Cool.
That is better than, this is liquid gold. And this, it's okay. But this actually tastes pretty fucking good.
So, how about that Fortnite, guys?
Oh my god, I love this fucking season.
I'm finally hooked in. I'm finally fucking hooked in.
My little boy, I don't know if you guys just saw him. He just come over here and interrupted. But
today and yesterday just fucking locked me in.
He's level 92 already.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Like, what are we on? Week 2 or 3? Like, holy shit.
Yeah. Week 2 challenges, I think, just dropped and got smacked down. I'm not far behind him, I gotta say. I think I'm like level 80.
I think I'm 72. Yeah, it's this season.
I'm like level 30.
I want to be honest. This season has really drawn me in. Like, I'm full blown thinking of Fortnite all the time again. Like, Starfield just came out, and I will be honest, I haven't even touched that shit. I got it downloaded. I didn't even touch that shit because I can't put down fucking Fortnite. I'm playing solos again.
That's my biggest problem with Fortnite. Is I bought the Harry Potter game, and I played Fortnite.
Listen, me and Stone were talking about it the other night. Fortnite has kind of ruined gaming for us.
Yeah.
Like, it's, we hold.
In that match, we're all talking while we were killing folks, man.
We hold games to a higher standard now. Fortnite is constantly updating. They're constantly fixing things. They're constantly changing things.
Yeah.
And they can fix fucking glitches without even updating the game.
Weapons out. Like, how many games totally rotate their fucking weapons over the course of a year?
See,
totally new fucking guns, like all over the fucking
The
place.
closest thing to that was Halo.
Yep.
With their hoppers, Halos, and I loved that about Halo, fucking dude. And I, and actually, I feel like Bungie kind of shaped modern, modern fucking online gaming because Halo 2 with the friends list and the matchmaking and the party system, that shit was fucking perfect. And that was their first go at it, and that was better than some games, most games today.
Well, technically, it was their second because remember they had online for Halo 1 on PC.
Oh yeah, good point. I
You know,
forgot
I got
about
to play it
PC.
a little bit at my friend's house. He had a PC, and that's how he played Halo and shit like that. But he would play with us on the Xbox too,
That's awesome.
and we got to play some games on that, and it was all right. It wasn't I don't know. It was
Man,
cool because it was
I
full,
played.
but you couldn't screen watch anybody, and I was so used to being able to kind of see where they were out of the corner of my eye a little bit. Oof, I'd fuck some people up, man.
I tried so hard to get into Halo Infinite, but it just never changed. It just got boring.
oh yeah, that was the biggest problem was they weren't adding anything new. They weren't doing anything to it. Like here's your first battle pass. It's good for like a year and a half. That's way too fucking long. But they had all these new cosmetics for you to buy, but you weren't giving us anything else. Like where's that? Where's everything else? You gotta keep things fresh.
I remember when the battle pass for Fortnite only lasted like 90 days, but there was you didn't get nothing past level 100.
Damn. Yeah. Well, how long are they now?
For
Couple
every
months.
for every
Yeah,
one,
like 3 months.
yeah, well, that's about the same. It really is about the same. They just haven't gone strictly with that 90-day kind of thing.
Yeah, it's been like 113, 100.
Yeah, I mean, it might go over, or it might be like right there at it, but they've been really good about every 3 months. I think it's a 12-week cycle is what they plan for a season.
That makes sense.
And sometimes there might be a week or two where they don't have weekly challenges,
Yeah.
where they have other shit going on, like the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Yeah, from last season. That was the last 2 weeks, and they didn't have
I
any
mean,
weekly challenges. They just had that stuff for the last couple of weeks, and then boom, hit us with a new season.
man, I remember when I first started playing, there was no like daily challenges. It was just you got week 1, week 2, and it was like 10 to 12 quests each week. And you fucking leveled up like that.
Yep.
Man.
They were a lot more XP. They were like 25, 50,
50 XP?
25,000. No, like 50,000.
Rocky
Oh.
Reels.
Man, fucking Rocky Reels.
Rocky Reels, man. Gives me the feels for Rocky Reels, man.
Man, I'm glad I got to experience Rocky Reels.
There was the one like little house, or it was like a little concession stand, right?
Yeah.
Sitting solo on the south side next to one of the bigger buildings.
Yeah.
It always had a chest in the top part, and you had to break into it.
Yeah.
I would land on that roof every time, and it was like 2 to 3 chests in that one little building, guaranteed, plus a cash register, plus some ammo boxes, maybe a weapons just laying there. So I'd land there, you bust out of the door, and everybody's shooting in front of you already, and you just start fucking third party.
Man.
Dr. Rick always landed on that goddamn screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rick, don't land there. Please don't land there. Every time. He never fell.
I'd land on one side and Jesse would land on the other.
Let
Man.
me see this. Dude, my kid just came up on a shiny Pikachu. I don't know if
Oh,
you see
hell
that.
yeah.
Live on Brooklyn Beatdown. Benito, aka the Raptor Boy,
Hell yeah.
catch shiny Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
That's actually what my son's doing right now, playing fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, man. I was hitting up some Go earlier today. Let's see. They got that Gen 9 Pokemon are in there. Dude, just imagine
That's dope.
they gave, well, think Pokemon Go is doing the same thing. Now that
Yeah.
they got like an 80 to 90 day season kind of thing, and then they've got weekend specials and they got special shit going on, and they're like adding new Pokemon and giving you like old Pokemon that you
And
haven't seen in a while.
tons of mythicals. I got like 6 or 7 mythicals from research fucking things. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, they're just throwing these things at me. I thought I was gonna have a hard time getting this shit.
Yeah, well, and then they have like a day where it's like, hey guys, there's fucking Squirtles everywhere, and you're gonna catch 12 fucking shinies and about 1,300 Squirtles, and you're gonna have so much Squirtle candy, you're gonna be squirting fucking candy everywhere.
Last weekend, last Saturday was Charmander.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Find out about it until it was going on. I just opened Pokemon Go and I was like, there's 12 Charmanders here? And I ended up like squeaking out in about 30 or so minutes before I had to go to work. I grabbed 4 of the shinies and I don't know, a couple dozen Charmanders. But I was so fucking lucky. I don't know how it happened. I think I it out of an egg. I've got a 4-star Charizard, which I have renamed Charzilla.
Charizard.
Like leveling him up, it's like the perfect Charmander, fully evolved. And I've got enough candy to mega evolve him. I'm just waiting for that right time to really
Hell yeah.
unleash him upon the raids, stuff like that.
Hell
Going
fucking
for
yeah.
Mewtwo if I ever find a Mewtwo raid ever again.
Man, fucking I remember the first Charmander fucking community day happened during my buddy's wedding.
Oh,
And so while they were off taking photos and shit and all of us were waiting, we're outside the venue and me and Ange are just catching all these fucking Charmanders. I got so many shiny Charizards from that. That's so fucking cool, Black Charizard.
Yeah, I got a couple.
yeah, I haven't evolved mine yet. I've got 4 of them. They're all kind of like one of them's okay, the other 3 are trash. You know how shinies go.
Rich,
But you know, it still looks fucking cool as shit.
yeah, it really does.
Wait to throw them in a gym.
Richie got me a shiny Greninja
Yeah.
and a bunch of shiny Froakies, so that's
Yeah.
pretty fucking dope. I got shiny Fennekins.
Yeah,
I got
you
a
told me about that, man. That like literally happened. I think like a week before I started getting back into Pokemon Go.
man. I'm glad you got back into it. It's good getting gifts again.
Yeah.
I had to send you some.
Yeah.
Richie
yeah,
plays it all the time too.
every day and send me gifts so I can send you gifts every day because I'm going
Right.
for 51. What you call it? What was it? The Mew. The
Oh,
shiny
for the
Mew.
shiny Mew? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I ended up picking that up. I think it was like $5. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've been playing Pokemon Go for a while. This will be kind of cool, and it'll help me catch one of them. I got a bet going with the kid if I catch 151 Kanto Pokemon first.
Hell yeah.
$51 from my kid. So
That's
winning
dope.
small child is always fun. Not that he has the ability to pay me. He would have to get that money from me or his mom, or like somehow slang Pokemon cards to pay me off.
Well, if he gets it from his mom or Pokemon cards, it's a small victory. If he gets it from you, it was still a victory, but you're paying yourself. That's okay though. It's the thought that counts.
Well,
Fuck
he's really banking on this Raptor Boy comic book
Oh yeah.
to take off, and so he'll be like, a millionaire by the time he gets. Go Justin
dope.
Bieber and drive Lamborghinis and slam hot and models all over the.
Man.
Mm.
Fucking
I can
Mortal
only the best for my child.
fucking Lamborghinis makes me think of fucking. They just showed off Johnny Cage's second fatality, and he kicks you into like a fucking sports car, a Lambo, look like a Lambo. I don't know.
Okay.
And kicks you through the windshield, and then pulls you out the side door, and then slams the butterfly door on you, cuts you in half.
Ooh.
And then while your torso's hanging out and your guts are closed in the door, he remote starts the car and it takes off and drags you. Man, those things are brutal. Like fatalities have come a long way.
To chop someone in half and murder them.
Yeah, I figure they thought of so many ways already.
So he doesn't even care who he's like chopping in half or nothing. It could be anybody.
Yeah,
it could be like an alternate version of him, possibly.
Yeah, he's still just chopping away.
Johnny Cage is just a killer.
Could have been RoboCop, and he was still killing him, the asshole. Man, RoboCop was okay in fucking Mortal Kombat. I really like that about Mortal Kombat. Well, I do and I don't. I hate the guest characters, but I like the guest characters because RoboCop was cool and Terminator was cool. And all the horror characters in Mortal Kombat X was cool. But that just made me want NetherRealm to make a horror fighting game. And now I want an 80s action fighting game.
That was cool.
You gave us Rambo, the Terminator, and fucking RoboCop in one game. Fucking give us John McClane. Fucking the whole cast of the Expendables.
Oh yeah.
Let's just get an action movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme. They got him in fucking Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
He's a skin of Johnny Cage though, so he's not his own character.
Yeah.
That game comes out next week though, and I'm excited.
Yeah, so it comes out next Friday, right?
Yep. If you get
you got the collector's edition, and you get it 2 days earlier than everybody else because you're better than us, apparently. Or I don't know, man. I'm still on the fence. I'm not huge on fighting games. Not that I don't like playing them. It's just like I'm gonna spend $60 on a game that I'm gonna play for a little bit, and then I'm gonna play Fortnite for the rest of the week. And then the rest of the month, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I got that in Mortal Kombat, and I'll go in and I won't even remember how to do any of the moves. It'll be bad.
Man, I forgot about Fortnite. Yeah, it comes out the 19th, which is a Tuesday.
Wait, what about Fortnite?
Yeah. It actually comes out Thursday, the 14th.
Whether Mortal Kombat is going to retain a playability factor against Fortnite, which I totally respect, taking your time and kicking ass in Mortal Kombat for days, and I just expect a report here and there through the old Brooklyn Beatdown bat signal.
Yeah, don't leave us hanging. We'll be on Fortnite. We'll be on Mortal Kombat. But we're still here.
Yeah. When I say game time, it still refers to Fortnite. It's an open invitation.
Yeah. Yeah, I am probably gonna go dark and crush story mode.
That
Real
might be
quick.
something where when I can get like a downloadable version of Mortal Kombat for like slightly cheaper, full
Hell
price,
yeah.
I might go, okay, I'll spend 30, you know, instead of what is it, 60 for like the basic version.
Yeah. 70 now, actually.
Yeah, I like 30 better. 20
Man,
would be nice, but you know.
I'm a Mortal Kombat mark, so I'm against pre-orders, and I pre-ordered Mortal Kombat. I went against everything I preached and pre-ordered the fuck out of Mortal Kombat.
I love
He preached to me
pre-orders.
for
What's wrong with
fucking ordering
pre-orders?
WWE, for pre-ordering fucking Harry Potter.
You
Man,
get cool stuff when you pre-order stuff, man.
I know that shit pisses me off so much. Oh,
If you pre-order shit, you get stuff.
I'm really against. I personally feel pre-ordering hurts the industry more than it helps. Yeah, you get a bunch of cool shit, but they don't. You know, we pre-order all these games. The game's already going gold before it's even out. Now they just sell us an unfinished fucking game now. No, don't worry, we'll patch it day one. So now I go to play the game on day one, and I got a 24 gig fucking patch I got to download first. It's just annoying.
Don't
But
worry. It'll
I
be
definitely.
ready to restart your console in 24 hours.
And you know, I paid for this fast ass internet. And you know, everything says, hey, I'm getting all this speed. But whenever I download something on any of these fucking game systems, it goes at the pace of a fucking snail.
Well, what you do, you upgrade from fast ass internet to just fast internet. There you go, man.
That's fucking great. I love it. Man, yeah. You're right. You know, I can only get Comcast here, so I only have fast ass internet.
I remember a time where I had to jam a cartridge into a console and like blow on it to get it to work. Like put it in there and just push it down just right. And
Those were the days.
it worked this time. So, you know, I lived through a floppy disks like this size disc, and it was like literally like a big flat piece of plastic with a magnetized disc in the middle of it, right? Yeah, jam it in there, and I'd have to type in all this fucking code word, crazy shit, just a really shitty copy of Mario Brothers or Super Mario Brothers or Bruce Lee or River Raid or like all of the Commodore 64. That was my first system, and
that's crazy.
Like my dad would get me like 3 or 4 of these discs at a time, and he's like, it's got some games on there. And I'd be like, okay, cool. And, beep, 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 beep. And it's like fucking, I had the joystick with one button.
Oh shit.
And that's how I played video games for the first couple of years of my life. And then I got the Nintendo, and me and Dad used to play that duck hunt because he's a hunter. And that's kind of like, okay, we had a moment where we kind of bonded in video games, but outside of that, he wasn't much of a gamer. But he fucking hated that dog laughing at him. He was like, that little thing,
man, no one liked that fucking dog.
Shoot the fucking dog.
Fuck that dog.
That dog just sucked so bad, man. I actually played that recently. My kid's birthday back in May, so not too recently. We went to this arcade place, and we were sitting there all taking our turns, and I was just like,
yeah, they had duck hunt.
And they're like, oh shit, this guy. And I'm like, I played this when I was your age.
And they're like, wow, this guy's so good at this. What's his trick? It's duck
Well,
hunt.
you see, you're not shooting the duck. You're getting the duck to shoot you. By doing, when you
What?
pull the trigger, it flashes the light on the screen at the sensor in the gun. And if you're pointed at it and it picks up that flash of light, it sends a signal to the console and says you shot it, when really it shot you.
And the dog doesn't laugh at you.
And I'm good at it. I played this game
It's-
before.
It doesn't work on your TVs at home either.
And when those fucking ducks start flying around all fast as shit, and I'm like, keek, 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 keek.
Man, I see CRT TVs are getting expensive now.
What is
Like,
that?
the old school fucking tube TVs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking, especially like Sony Trinitrons. Apparently they're really good for fucking retro gaming and shit like that. I don't want to go back to.
Why don't these people making the giant flat screen super fucking TVs make something that's actually compatible to retro games?
Oh, listen,
Instead of like going to float screen level 12, why don't we just say, okay, you want to play retro games? You can hook. Here's the thing that hooks into the TV that we make. That's amazing. And you plug it into the HDMI thing, and it has hookups for all the fucking systems.
it
Right.
would make sense.
You can plug in 12 fucking systems to your super float screen 12. And this conversion thing right here is built to go in there seamlessly. It's going to look like amazing 8-bit graphics like you've never seen them before.
See, that would
So boxy.
be perfect. That would be great. I gotta ask you something, Donnie. I've been wondering this whole time.
What?
You work at Meyer now?
No.
This whole time I just saw that little Meyer there. I went, damn, Donnie, damn Meyer employee. I didn't even know they had Meyer.
Man, do it.
I didn't even know they had Meyer in Kentucky.
I don't even know if they do or not.
No, that's a Michigan thing, man.
I was gonna say, I thought it was.
They got them in Wisconsin too.
Yeah, they're in like 6 states. I worked at Meyer for a short span, and they made you learn all about Meyer.
Yeah,
Like,
Walmart did that
first
too.
day there. And I was like, wow, this is real interesting, guys. Thanks.
Welcome to
You're awesome.
I can tell you all about fucking Sam Walt.
Yeah. Well, Myers was started by Fred Meyer in 1956 when he wanted to, sell cheaper shit. Well, thank you, Fred. You got me a job. Do I really gotta learn this? Like what? What the fuck is this? I don't give 2 shits about this old man in the company he started.
Yeah, Walmart did the same thing, and I'm sitting thinking, I do not give a shit about Sam Walton.
And I guess my job now did it, but they're a smaller company, and it seems cooler from them. I guess I don't really care either way, but it seems more humble when it's a smaller company, not some big giant fucking corporation, especially like a giant fucking corporate machine like Walmart. Listen, you soulless bastards, you don't believe half the shit you're telling us. Like, man, it sucks that a place like Walmart is so useful and convenient. Because I would say don't shop at Walmart, but it's hard not to. Their fucking prices are pretty good.
Yeah,
So-
do my best to steer clear of that stuff.
Yeah, I go to Meyer most of the time. You know, Meyer's prices are okay. Everything's expensive now. That's the world now. You know.
Yeah, I try and go to Costco as much as possible.
Yeah, buying in bulk. I
Yeah.
got them good ass hot dogs at Costco.
Costco's like the good version of Sam's Club. Like, because, you know, they're basically Walmart, which is evil.
Yeah.
And Costco, you know, actually gives all of their employees health care and pays them well. And
Yeah, they've always paid really fucking well.
yeah.
Like, I remember I had a girlfriend working at Costco, and she was making like $11 an hour. And that was in like the early 2000s, so $11 an hour was pretty fucking decent money, you know. I mean, it's crazy to think, you know, not too long ago, $11 an hour was okay money, and now $11 an hour, you're in the fucking
Like,
poorhouse.
you ain't gonna pay $10.
Yeah, the guy at McDonald's is paying more than this. The guy, and it's like you see these places, they got their now hiring signs out, and they say like 10.50. And you're like, well, no wonder nobody wants to work for you. 10 fucking 50. I couldn't fucking feed one person with 10.50, you know. Like, and it costs more to breathe this air than you're paying. I'm going into debt just being alive. Fucking.
Don't worry, you can work 85 hours a week.
Yeah. And we don't do overtime. Please don't report
It's all
us.
voluntary. If you go into overtime, it's totally voluntary. So you can sign off on it, but you know you're not getting time and a half.
I will tell you though, if you work 100, we might throw you a pizza party. Why do jobs feel pizza so motivating?
Ooh, it's Little Caesars, my favorite.
Like, and I get it. As kids, we thought pizza parties were cool in school. That's because we were fucking kids and we couldn't just walk to the damn store and buy our own fucking pizza. We're grown ass
We want a
people.
fucking barbecue.
Yeah. If I want fucking pizza, I can go get a fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Fucking give me something I can actually fucking use. Why not instead of buying a fucking 100 pizzas, give us all a little bit of that money.
Or a couple of very tasteful setups, nude lady covered in sushi.
Sure.
2, maybe 3 of them, depending on how many people you're trying to feed. You know, very classy.
That's classy. I'm not a big sushi fan, but I stay for the conversation.
Watch where you put the wasabi.
Man,
don't rub that on the wrong part.
Every time I think of wasabi, I think of Steve-O snorting the wasabi in the first Jackass movie.
So dangerous.
Oh my god.
That was back when I didn't like sushi at all. When that came out, and I remember seeing it in the theater, and I was like, "Oh, fuck that, man! I know what that shit is too. That's gonna,
Yeah." He starts throwing up. Oh.
Oh man, that shit was so good.
Man.
Yeah.
I got into a Jackass kick when Jackass Forever came out. And you know, that was a good ass fucking movie. Like they still had. I didn't think it would still be as fucking funny as it was. But
if you could find them. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it was fucking funny.
Yeah. If you can find them, you should watch the Big Brother Skateboard Magazine videos. The first one is called Shit. The second one is number 2. And the third one is just like called Poop or something like that. I don't remember. But
all right.
They're all shit based as far as the names of the thing. but it's the Big Brother Skateboard Magazine. It's basically like Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville and all of that stuff.
Jackass before it was Jackass. Hell yeah.
With a dabbling of skateboarding in there, because that's kind of where that culture all kind of came out of. They were all skateboarders looking to just fuck around and do stupid stuff. I'll tell you, if I had a fucking phone with 3 cameras on it and could take video, one, I would have been all over the place with my skateboarding videos and stuff like that. And then 2, 100% me and my homeboys throwing parties back when we were like 19 and 20 and keggers and people jumping off of roofs and getting ridiculous. We would have just been out there all over the
The
place.
fucking 90s were wild times.
Wild.
You really missed out, Donnie.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's like before everybody knew where you were all the fucking time. And so I would just go for like maybe like a week or 2, and I'd go to a payphone to call my fucking parents back home and call 1-800-COLLECT.
I remember that
Because it was
shit,
fucking
too.
long distance.
We out it, baby. It's a boy.
Calling 1-800-COLLECT from a payphone at the gas station. And they were like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm okay, Mom, blah, blah, blah. Riding my skateboard, working, stupid college, blah, blah, blah.
10, 10,
I love
220.
you, Pluke."
Man. The 90s was wild. I was watching fucking 90s wrestling. And the shit they got away with then, I can't believe they put on TV.
Is Donnie froze again?
Oh,
Am I?
shit. Yeah, he is. He's got a very concerned look. Fuck you just said about me, motherfucker?
The fuck, Donnie? Mean fucking ass motherfucker.
About to whoop that ass, motherfucker. Bobble, bobble, motherfucker. Man, I used to work with this dude who had a big ass head, like a bobblehead. And he had a real big ego, which made it more of a bobblehead. So every time we'd walk by, I'd just go, bobble, bobble, motherfucker. He didn't get it, but I explained it to the people around me, and they thought it was hilarious. And I miss saying it. He was a real weird dude, though. Like, fucking, I remember training next to him one day, and he's sitting there, and he goes, "You know what? I'm jealous of all those small dick motherfuckers out there." And I said, "Oh." He goes, "Yeah, they can fit their whole meat in a girl's mouth. I can't." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And that's he goes, "By the way, my nickname is Meat." And I said, "Oh, I'm not even going to ask why they call you Meat after listening to how you've been talking to me." This was such a weird, and the whole day he just talked about his dick and how he felt about people with tiny dicks.
Oh, yeah.
And like he was really, really gung ho about them tiny dick people. Like,
Yeah.
It's very weird.
A whole dick in there.
That's they stick their whole meat
Chicks
right
ain't
in the
even
mouth.
scared of them. They just 2 or 3 of them, little tiny. They're like breakfast sausages.
Open can of tiny dicks. Oh,
Little can of Vienna sausages. What is it, like 12 of those things, right?
we just like to eat them right up, just stuffing our cheeks like chipmunks. Oh my god, they fucking call me meat. Man, I had another person. This was at the same fucking job. This was the first call center I ever worked in. There was this crazy Tina girl. And fucking everyone warned me about how crazy she was. Emma, come on, guys. She can't be that nuts. Well, she came and sat next to me. Now, take note. This is like some 67-year-old lady. So she comes, she sit down next to me one day. She goes, Richard, I just gotta tell you, I'm as dry as the Sierra. And I was like, well, I wish you wouldn't have just told me that. Why on earth did you just tell me that? And she goes, I don't want to sound vulgar, but I'm fucking a cop. Holy shit. They were right. You are bananas. And that's how she spent the day, just sexually harassing me.
Nuts.
My boss, she used to walk around shoeless and sockless. And my boss used to put thumbtacks all over the floor in hopes that she'd step on one. Yeah, I know.
Your boss is fucked up.
I know. The only reason I remember him telling me that story is because that day I had stood up and heard a rip, and I looked down and my pants had ripped from the bottom up the front.
Wow, your boner just ripped out of there.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Just destroyed those pants. I had to staple my
At
pants
the sight of the year-old woman?
Yeah, the thought of her being as dry as the Sierra just
And then it's like crunch, crunch,
oh yeah.
crunch.
I was gonna say, oh god. You know, on that fucking note, that was 146, 147, 147.
140 fucking seconds.
You know where you can fucking find us at theBrooklyBeatdown.com, stoned.ninja, and his ass ain't here, but the slinkycast.com.
And you, Donnie, Blunt God Donnie on Fortnite.
Yeah, and fucking Twitch. Are you Blunt God Donnie on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm Black God Donnie on everything.
Yeah, so fucking hit him up. We fucking love you guys, and we'll see you next fucking week.